I'm gonna start straight with the best thing in this launch. Look at this, it's so spring. I love it so much. These are hands down the best shorts you will ever purchase. I think they did a beautiful job with this. As soon as I saw this, it just was kind of giving me like Superwoman vibes. Again, if you're wearing black underwear, you're gonna see it. I do have to say, the thing with Tenacity, it's stunning. It's kind of like a periwinkle bluish purple. In terms of functionality and performance, I would not run in this personally. I'm so excited about these because I'm in my running era. My goodness, it's just like my favorite time. My favorite thing, so excited. I love nothing more than an Alphalete haul. It is time for another Alphalete launch. I'm so excited. We have some brand new entire pieces, brand new colors, and everything that you're seeing is going to be launching May 17th. I just need to show you a little preview of the colors. Like, look at this, it's so spring. I love it so much and I'm obsessed with the yellow. Spoiler alert, but like, it's perfection. So I have 14 different pieces to run through with you guys today. I'm gonna be talking all about like sizing, fit, performance, colors, sheerness. I'm gonna go all into the whole 9 yards. My goal with this video is to share just insight with you guys, basically what you can't see with your eyeball just from watching the video. You know what I mean? Like, I can see the leggings are pink. I just wanna know, like, how is it gonna fit me? How does it perform? Like, should I size up? Should I size down? You know, all the things. So I really just wanna make this video to help assist you guys when it comes to your buying process and deciding which pieces are best for you. Everything that you're seeing here is launching May 17th, like I said, at 11 a.m. MST or noon CST. But this launch in particular is a very exciting and special one because it is their first launch since going through a complete rebrand, which is super exciting. So this whole rebrand really wasn't about changing who they already are and what they're about. It more so was just kind of like rerouting back to their main mission, kind of honing in, getting clarity, and realigning with their true values. So if you guys know, their main kind of core messaging before was learn more, be more, and dream more. Or be more, some order of that. Now their core message is to become more, which I absolutely love. I mean, I've always resonated with that like overarching mission from Alphalete. It's just so in alignment with what I speak about a lot on my channels, on my podcast, all the things. I'm always about evolving into your best self and becoming your best self. They also have done a ton of shifting, not only on the inside of their company, but also on the exterior. So they even have redone their main logo. It used to be the wolf, but now they have an upgraded, very sleek, clean capital A that looks really cool. That's like their still main logo. I still think they're going to be using their other logos, but this is just like a clean standalone option that's going to be now printed on a lot of their clothing and whatnot, is that capital A. They've also upgraded their color palette, and eventually they're even looking to offer different inseam options and top lengths and rises. They've even updated their customer service quality. They launched an app. I think they revamped the website. They also have an enhanced loyalty program. So there's just like so much going on. I'm so proud of them. It seems like they have done so much work over the past however long they've been working on this. So all you really need to know is that Alphalete is better than ever, and it has some really exciting plans for the future. And I just am so grateful and honored to still be a part of this team. And as always, you guys can use my code LIVEFIT to save 10% on anything that you're seeing in today's video and anything on their website. I am an affiliate with Alphalete, but all of these opinions are still entirely my own. I'm not being paid to make this video. I just love Alphalete. I've been wearing them organically since like 2018, 2019. But there is some exciting news, is that I actually did re-sign with them for a second term, which is very exciting. I signed with them for the first time in October, and now we went ahead and renewed our contract. So I'm so excited, and again, I'm just so grateful for the opportunity, genuinely so honored to be a part of this team, and I am just so proud to represent Alphalete. And I want to say thank you guys so much, because every time you guys use my code, like, you are the sole reason why I'm able to still be working with them. So thank you guys so much for your love and support. I'm gonna shut up and stop yapping. Let's get into everything. Okay, I'm gonna start straight with the best thing in this launch, okay? This is a brand new bra, okay? This is the Lina bra. I knew they were gonna crush this before I even ordered it, so I did get it in a second color, and I was entirely correct. This is in their Tenacity fabric, which kind of has like a very soft, velvety kind of material is how I want to describe it. Not necessarily second skin soft, just kind of like a velvety soft. If you have their Olivia Sculpt bra, this is that same kind of material. First of all, can we talk about the color? Okay, I was hoping hoping and praying that they were gonna launch a yellow for the spring and summer, and they listened. I don't know if they heard me. I actually submitted it in like a little athlete questionnaire thing. I don't know if they listened to me, but I'm gonna pretend to take credit. It's perfect. I love the yellow. I've been wanting a yellow set for the spring and summer, and it's perfect. The neckline is just so beautiful, because here's the thing. I found that sometimes with their bras, like my chest is on display, which is fine. Like sometimes that's what I want, but sometimes I want to be a little bit more tucked in just for practicality purposes, and this is perfect. Like it has still a beautiful neckline that's still very flattering, but at the same time you're still held in enough and there's still like enough coverage. So I love this. This is such a functional bra. And then the back is my favorite. I love it. We have this double strap action going on, which is very unique, but the best part is that you actually can move the strap. So on the second strap, you actually can slide it to make them either closer together or farther apart. They're very customizable, which I love. And what's also cool, which I kind of feel like was unintentional, but since you have this second strap kind of in the middle here, and it inevitably kind of lifts up this middle strap, so it kind of is going in a subtle arc up your back, and that cut is so flattering. It makes your low back look so nice and like even more snatched. There is removable pads as well, and I know yellows with activewear can kind of get tricky when it comes to sheerness and all of that, but with this Tenacity fabric, it's still thick enough that it really is full coverage. I do not find this sheer at all. Again, it's because of this Tenacity fabric. It's definitely a thicker fabric. In terms of sizing, I would say honestly everything in this video, if you are in between sizes on anything, I would recommend sizing up for everything. But for this bra, I would say stick true to size. Whatever you get in your Olivia Sculpt bra, I would recommend sticking with that same size. And also at the bottom, there's such a subtle little U there, which again, also I think does a lot with helping your waist look a little bit more snatched. It's just a more flattering silhouette. I love this. I really think they did an incredible job, and we have a yellow. I'm so excited about the yellow. I can't get over it. This comes in 6 beautiful colors. We have this canary yellow, aurora, black, dark navy, Malibu pink, and white. And I did get it in black as well because I just knew it was gonna be a staple bra for me, and I wasn't wrong. Second new product is their Tenacity wrap short. They have launched Tenacity shorts before. They have the Tenacity biker short and the core short, and they also launched a wrap legging, but they have yet to do a wrap short. So we have this beautiful waistband in the front that overlaps that I think is so flattering, again with cinching the waist, and it also makes it a little bit more mid-rise, which I think is phenomenal if you have more of like a mid-length torso, which is me. There is no front seam, of course, because it's 2025. I love the length on these. This is a 5-inch inseam, so they still are short. They're not a full biker length, but they're not like right, you know, underneath your cheek, which I find that's more so the length of the core short. So I feel very comfortable and covered in this 5-inch inseam here. And with the Tenacity collection, there is a hidden butt scrunch in the back here that's super subtle. You really can only see it when you're holding it up, but basically all this does is just to help to offer some cheek separation in there. It's super subtle again, but it really helps just to add some more definition and separation. This even has a very subtle waistline contouring here with this stitching to help bring your waist in just a skosh. They have their logo here in the back of the waistband. It's very subtle, very clean, and it's their new A logo, which I love. Kind of has this like silicone-y feel, and it's super secure on the short. So in terms of sheerness, I honestly was genuinely really impressed with this. Again, since the Tenacity fabric is a bit thicker, it's just a lot more forgiving. Of course, if you're wearing black underwear or dark underwear, you're gonna see it. If you have a tattoo on your glutes, you probably are gonna see it, I would imagine. But if you're wearing light colored underwear or no underwear at all, which is how I personally go, you're honestly gonna be entirely fine. I've done a lot of squat testing in this. I've been completely like upside down in the mirror, and I honestly feel like these are pretty solid. I think if you really want a yellow set in a yellow short, this material is going to be your best bet in comparison to something like the Amplify fabric, which we will get into. In terms of sizing, again, I would recommend staying true to size. However, if you are in between sizes, 100% I would size up. It's just kind of universal for Tenacity across the board. So these wrap shorts come also in 6 colors to match the Lina bra. So we still have that same canary yellow, aurora, black, Bluebonnet, dark navy, and Malibu pink. Now this outfit I feel like is super functional. I mainly was wearing it for weight training. I honestly feel like I could and will run in this sports bra, and even in the shorts you can definitely do like yoga, Pilates. Like I really feel like you can do almost anything in these Tenacity pieces for sure in terms of performance. Next we have another brand new item launching. This is the interval bra. So the Lina bra was more so for smaller chested people. This one definitely has more support, more coverage. I love this high neck. It's so beautiful. I think it's so flattering for the shoulders. Like it just, that cut always is a chef's kiss for the shoulders. And the back, I even think the back is gorgeous. So we have this really beautiful kind of triangle cutout, which I also think is very flattering. We still have a nice wide racer back going down the middle, and then we have this nice strap at the bottom. I just love the look of this. As soon as I saw this, it just was kind of giving me like just Superwoman vibes in the best way. I just felt like if I wanted to go into the gym and get some stuff done, like I'm wearing this, I hit a full body circuit today, and this is exactly what I reached for, and it really was perfectly getting me in the zone. This is still that Tenacity fabric, so it kind of has that velvety feel. Of course, this also has removable padding, but with this high neckline, this sports bra is so functional. I could definitely run in it. Definitely, I just did functional training like I said in it today. Definitely you can do some high intensity training. This I think is a very, very functional bra. I also wanted to test to see if I was kind of spilling out on the sides. Again, I don't have the biggest chest in the world. I'm about a B cup. I honestly thought I was gonna struggle with it, and I really didn't at all. And I was running today. I was doing jumping movements and all the things, and my chest really stayed in place. Again, if you have a larger chest, maybe that won't be the case for you, but just something to keep in mind. We also have the logo here, again, very subtly in the back. I really like their new logo. I just think it's very clean. And similar to the Lina bra, they still have that very subtle kind of view up in the front. Again, I just think it does a lot for snatching your waist. So for sizing, I would say stick true to size. I got a small. I think it fits me great. Again, if you're in between sizes, you can definitely size up. I would not size down by any means. This is a great bra and has a ton of potential to be a staple in a lot of your guys' closets. So this comes in a few different colors. We have black, Bluebonnet, dark navy, Malibu pink, and white. This is dark navy, except I really wouldn't describe it as such. It's kind of more so like a deep charcoal, but like with a blue undertone. I think the design's perfect. It's very flattering. I think it's super cute. I think you still look like a badass in it, but it's still a very functional and practical bra. So then to go with that, we have the Tenacity wrap legging. I just love this outfit. Like again, I wore it today and I just felt so cool and like put together and like sleek and just like badass. Like I have no in between. Like sometimes I want to be like a pink fairy in the gym, and then sometimes I just want to be like freaking a ninja, and that's what this outfit makes me feel. So they have launched these before. Again, this is their Tenacity wrap legging. Still that velvety soft fabric. Same thing with the shorts. We have this crossover in the front, so this is going to make this legging more so mid-rise. Again, very flattering if you're a mid-rise. If you have a smaller torso. Sometimes I just can't speak. Here's the logo again in the back, very clean and subtle, and this little silicone. I know some people are going to be really hyped to see these very subtle logos. And then same thing as the shorts, because this is the Tenacity collection. There is a subtle butt scrunch that you can kind of see here. Super subtle, not noticeable once it's on. It just helps to separate the cheeks. No front seam, of course. Alphalete never does a front seam because they have a brain. No, but they just get it, you know? This comes all the way down to my ankle. I'm in between 5'6" and 5'7". If you guys have the everyday core legging, this is literally the exact same, but just with a wrap crossed waist. I really am such a fan of the cross waist. I just think it really helps to cinch in your waistline. I do have to say, the thing with Tenacity, it's the leggings really specifically. I struggle with camel toe. I'm not someone who I just don't like wearing underwear at the gym, because then it's like it gets all crinkled under my leggings, then you can see the line, and I just don't like it. So I usually am not wearing any underwear, so I'm sure it would be better if I did wear some underwear, but still I do struggle specifically with the Tenacity leggings with camel toe. Just something to keep in mind. I felt like it was a lot less noticeable with this darker color, but I do have these same leggings in like lighter colors from past launches, and it is something that I struggle with. Again, not so much with the shorts, just specifically the leggings. I don't know what it is, if like since the material is going all the way down my leg, it has more room to shift, but that is just something to keep in mind. So this does come in 3 colors. We have this dark navy, which is what I have here, Malibu pink, and Bluebonnet. For me, I personally would not run in these. Not that they can't. Again, just kind of the camel toe situation. I wouldn't really like to run in them, but I would wear these for like functional training, for upper body day, or for walks and things like that. They just overall aren't as compressive as the Amplify fabric, is how I would describe them. Like Amplify literally sticks into your crevices and just like never moves. This does have a little bit more movement, and even with the waistband I kind of need to adjust it here and there. Speaking of Amplify, we have the return of quite literally my favorite freaking activewear bottoms ever to exist, and I mean that with everything in me. And of course I had to get them in the yellow. You guys don't understand, I was kicking, crying, screaming, throwing up when I saw that they were launching a yellow. Like I'm so excited about it. So these are the Amplify Contour Short. These are nothing new. These have been around. I've already raved about these, but I'm gonna rave about them again. These are hands down the best shorts you will ever purchase. If you want your glutes to double in size, purchase the Alphalete, Amplify Contour Shorts. I mean it with everything in me. And if you also want to be snatched, like you will never look as good as you do when you're wearing the Amplify Contour Shorts, okay? Starting off strong, no front seam. Then we have, with all Amplify collections, there's a 3-tiered waistband here. So it progressively gets tighter as you go up to the small of your waist. So it literally perfectly cinches you in exactly where you're meant to be cinched in and maximizes your smallest point, okay? We have a butt scrunch, the best scrunch to ever do it. This is definitely more dramatic than the Tenacity butt scrunch. It's separating the cheeks. It's doing the most to make your glutes look absolutely phenomenal. This also is a 5-inch inseam. I love a 5-inch length. It's short, but not too short. So it's like less than a biker short, but like I don't feel like my cheeks are hanging out. And what makes the contour collection so incredible, it's literally in the name. They have a bunch of different contouring along the bottoms, so it really helps to shape your glutes and accentuate them, and it literally just helps to like give you a butt lift. I'm telling you, they're just so good. You cannot go wrong. For sizing, I would stick true to size here. If you are in between, you can size up, but for the most part, I think everyone should really stay true to size. We have the whole Alphalete brand name here in the back, and it is stitched into the fabric. Something else that's new is that they decided to not do like a hanging tag, and they just printed it on the back of the fabric, which I honestly really like. The tags kind of bother me, and I always like rip them out. These also are an ultra high rise. I personally always need to fold them over, so that's something else to keep in mind. In terms of sheerness here, again, if you really want a yellow bottom and you want no risk that anyone's seeing anything, I would 100% get the Tenacity wrap shorts in the yellow. The Amplify fabric is just very thin. It's just like elastically thin. I like it, again, because it really just, it sucks you in place and literally just does not move. Like I never need to touch my Amplify ever. It's never moving around my legs. It's never moving in my crotch area. I never ever get camel toe in any Amplify bottoms because they're so like, they just latch onto you and they don't move, and they literally like conform to your body in the best way. That's why I love them. Again, if you're wearing black underwear, you're gonna see it. The tag, you can see it. But if you're wearing light underwear or no underwear at all and you just have like your skin tone underneath, you really can't see that much. It is a risk. It's always gonna be a risk with yellow bottoms in activewear. So it's really your call. I really got these purposely to test out between the two, but I still really think this is safer than you may think. They're just the best shorts ever. I'm mainly weight training these. You honestly could go run, you can do anything in these. You literally can do anything performance-wise in these. So I have those in the canary yellow, and then I also got it in a rose color, which is like a light pink. I honestly thought this was gonna be like a baby pink. In person, it's definitely more of like a highlighter-y pink. So that's also something to note. This is a lighter color. Again, if you really want no risk in sheerness, I would maybe skip this one. If you're wearing black underwear, you're probably gonna be able to see it. Again, I don't wear underwear, so I don't struggle too much. I don't stress about it that much because when you have your skin color underneath it, I don't know, I'm like trying to put my phone in it. It's really not terrible. You're not like 100% safe, but you're pretty well controlled, okay? So this is the rose color, and then it also comes in Bluebonnet and Bloom. So to go with the yellow Amplify, I got another baby tee, which I don't really know if they changed anything with these in terms of the fit, but I just found that this one fit me a lot better in comparison to their other ones. So this is just a normal little short sleeve top, but it's so cute. I love the color. And then we have subtle Alphalete here in the front. I love the lengths of the baby tees. They come right towards your waistline. We have just a normal scoop neck, short sleeve. It's a very stretchy fabric. It's 94% cotton and then 6% spandex. It has a very cool feeling. It allows for sweat wicking. I just really love these on days where I want to be a little bit more covered or not wanting to like, if I just want to like go chill, you know, in the gym with my gym fit, I'll throw on a baby tee. So I really like having these. And I will say this is sheer. I think it honestly looks cute with the Lina bra underneath it, but that is just something to note. For sizing, you definitely can stay true to size. I'm wearing a small here. I prefer a small. I have gone up to a medium before and it's just like a little too loose loose around the neckline. So I would recommend staying true to size with the baby tee. This comes in Bluebonnet, Canary Yellow, and Rose. Then to finish this rose outfit, I got the Amplify open back bra in the color Rose. This has been redone. I believe there were more straps in the back here, but people were like cutting them apparently. So they just kind of simplified it and just did a simple cross section in the back here with one strap going completely horizontally along the back. The straps are adjustable, which I always appreciate. This is definitely a smaller bra. I want to say like a micro bra, definitely better suited for A and B cups. We have Alphalete written here along the front. Again, this is more so like a highlightery pink yellow. We have the removable cups in the back. There is also subtle contouring here underneath the chest area. I found mine didn't really hit me the right way. It was like a little high, but I appreciate the effort of what they were doing. And I also love the subtle detail of kind of squaring out the neckline here. I just find it a lot more flattering. There's also no tag here as well. It's just sitting inside the fabric. In terms of sizing, I would say to either stay true to size or size up again. That's pretty much all of my sizing with everything in this launch. I do have a small. I probably could go up to a medium. I'm so smack dab in the middle where I'm like, I either have a more snug fit in a small or like a loose fit in a medium, and I just have to decide which one I want more. But I do like my activewear just more secure and snug, so stuck with the small here, but you could size up if you need to. In terms of functionality and performance, I would not run in this personally. I would do functional training in this probably. Again, I'm only really a B cup, so it depends on your chest size and everything, but ideally I would keep this to like low intensity weight training stuff. This comes in a black, Bluebonnet, Canary Yellow, Ride, which is like their gray, Rose, and white. I also have that same sports bra in Bloom. This is their Bloom color. It's like this really beautiful, stunning hot pink that I honestly really like. So it's super fun. Very, very bright, but I think it's perfect for spring and summer. So this is the Bloom color. And then to go with that, they're also relaunching their Amplify Contour legging. The Amplify Contour is just my favorite bottoms collection ever by them. So this is everything that I went over with the shorts applies here. We have the 3-tiered compression waistband, no front seam. We have the glute scrunch, and basically all the contouring you're seeing on the sides of the shorts, all of that's on the legging, but just all the way down the leg, okay? So you can kind of see this like waffle pattern. All of that is on the short as well. It just was kind of harder to see with the lighter color. And it goes all the way down your leg. I love these. They're so, look at this. They're so stretchy. Again, literally into every crevice of your body in the best way. They do not move. They do not move at all. Once they assume position, they're there to stay. I never ever struggle with camel toe with this. They make your glutes look so good. I'm telling you, I'm a shorts person over a leggings person because I feel like my glutes go away when I put on leggings. These are the only leggings that I still feel like confident in the way my glutes look. I still feel like they're like sitting in all their glory and their fullest potential is when I'm wearing the Amplify Contour shorts. I literally can't stress it enough. If you're looking to get anything, I would get the Amplify Contour collection in some sense. More so a very thinner material, very, very spandexy material, but they will be moving with you every step of the way of your lift, okay? I would primarily weight train in these. I usually wear these for upper body day. 100% you can do leg day. You can 100% do functional training. You can honestly probably even run in these. So these come in 4 different colors. We have Bloom, which is what I have here, Bluebonnet, Ride, which is that kind of like a grayish color, and Rose. For sizing, I would 100% stick true to size. If you're really in between, you can size up if you need to. Okay, next. I'm so excited about these because I'm in my running era. If you know, you know. Era. This is the women's sprint short in a super fun color. Okay, this is the color Neon Spring, and I honestly really, really like it in person. These are pretty straightforward. There's an elastic waistband, which I really like. There's no drawstring, which I appreciate. And on the inside, there is a little nude liner, which I also very appreciate. And there's pockets on each side as well for like a key or a card, whatever it is. These are 2-inch inseam, so they are pretty short, and it does have some glute shaping seams as well. I really like this. I think it's perfect for a cardio short. I did get this in a small, and it fits. It's just not very like a flowy short. If you want more room, I highly would recommend sizing up. I honestly feel like I would like a medium. Not sure how that would impact the waistband on me, so I'm not like entirely sure. It's definitely more of like a form-fitting short overall, I think, is the intended silhouette. So it's not supposed to be very flowy, but again, if you want more breathing room and wiggle room, I would size up here. But I honestly really like these. I'm super excited about these, and I just know I'm gonna be running in these a ton this summer. We also have the little Alphalete logo here at the bottom. So this comes in black black, bloom, dark navy, neon spring, and white. I love it. I really hope that Alphalete continues to come out with more kind of like overall fitness activewear and stuff for cardio. Love those. And then to go with this, I honestly saw Gabby Cheyenne, I don't know how to say her last name, wear this combination and I loved it. Like, look at how good this is. So this is the Bluebonnet color in real life. It's stunning. It's kind of like a periwinkle bluish purple. I honestly wish I got it in more colors. When I was ordering, I was like, I have so much blue, but it's not really a blue. It's like an indigo, not like periwinkle is kind of what I would describe it. I honestly am highly impressed with this. This is one of my favorites from the launch. This is the Flex Tank. Like I said, they're looking to offer some pieces in different length varieties. So this is the full length long one. And then they also are launching it in a cropped version that comes like right above your belly button. I think they did a beautiful job with this. Like, I literally want to say it's beautiful. Like the way, the cuts of it, the way it sits on you is really stunning. I love the square neckline. I love how it tapers into your waist. There's even like kind of a subtle U at the bottom of the front of the shirt. And it's so flattering. It doesn't dig into you. Like, it doesn't feel restrictive at all. We have this beautiful racer back. The front is double lined in case you want a little bit more support but don't want to wear a bra. I do find that I still kind of nip out in it a little bit, but if you don't mind, this is totally gonna be your cup of tea. I really, really love this. This is truly one of a top favorite of mine. And this color is just stunning. In terms of sizing, I did get a small. This does fit. It fits more snug than I thought. Like, I thought I was gonna have more room. So if you're in between sizes, I would recommend sizing up. I kind of feel like if I were to order again, I would get a medium in this. But surprisingly, the fabric really does not dig into you. It's this really soft, lightweight fabric. It's different than the Tenacity fabric. It's breathable and I would say a lot lighter and thinner, but beautiful top, like, love it. So this comes in black, bloom, Bluebonnet, neon spring, and white. And I know, like, this outfit for running, it's perfect. It's perfect. But like, in comparison, that is something I wanted to note. Like, this Tenacity set, the Tenacity material is definitely thicker. Like, it's a warmer legging, it's a warmer top. I definitely was sweating today in my full body circuit. So this fabric is just thicker and more dense, and you can really feel a difference really in comparison to anything, but especially in comparison to the Amplify and this fabric here. It's just a lot thinner and feels a little bit more breathable. Last but not least, we're on our last item today. We have the Basics Cami tank, and I did go ahead and get this in white. This is exactly what it sounds like. Super, super basic. Literally looks like a cami, which is throwing me back to like 7th grade when I would wear these under my shirts because I wasn't developed enough to have a bra yet. But this again is also double lined in the front. I just was really curious to see how much that double lining was gonna do. It really did, like, especially in white, it did quite a bit. Like, you couldn't really fully, it's not completely see-through or anything, but again, you definitely can see my nips, and I would not wear this without a bra personally at all. It has a very basic scoop neckline. The back is also very standard. If you guys know their like basics collection from the last launch of like the basics tee, it has that same very like cool, lightweight, kind of almost slippery fabric, if you will. There is no branding on this. For sizing, honestly, I would definitely recommend sizing up if you're in between. I definitely have a wider rib cage, and I found like it's stretchy still, but I still felt like this, the kind of the neckline and everything around this rib cage was still definitely snug. So if I were to order again, like, I would definitely go up to a medium. So if you're in between sizes, I would definitely size up. I love the length on this. It comes to right about like my waist or so. So I really just like that Alphalete is doing a little bit more full length tops. So this comes in black, bloom, Bluebonnet, ride, and white. This is more for like lounging, athleisure, yoga, Pilates, light lifting, etc. But that is everything that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this was helpful and provided some insight. I literally was able to go over everything except for the cropped flex tank, which is the exact same thing as this blue one, dressed in a crop edition. And then they also did relaunch their velour zip up hoodie, and they launched it with shorts this time instead of pants. Those are coming in 3 different colors of black, bloom, and Bluebonnet. And I was able to hit on almost every color, at least one from every like color group. So I hope this helped. If you guys had any questions at all, I will definitely get back to you if you comment down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. It's just @LiveFit. Again, you guys can use my code LiveFit to save 10% off of your purchase. My top picks for this launch 100% are the Lina bra, this bra, and probably any Tenacity bottom. If I had to pick two, those would be my two top picks above anything. But I'm so curious, let me know in the comments what you are thinking of getting and what your top picks are. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to Alphalete for allowing me to be a part of your beautiful team. I'm sending you guys so much love, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.